Good morning, guys. This is Miss Dennis. Unfortunately, I can't be there right now because my little baby has the flu, but I don't want you guys to fall too far behind, so we're going to do notes in video form. You should have gotten a fill in the blank note sheet from Miss Bagwell, and all the words that you'll need to write down are written on the slides up ahead. If you need more time, you guys can pause the video. Yesterday, you guys did a worksheet on the Founding Fathers, so we're going to go ahead and start with them. The first one is Benjamin Franklin, who was a member of both the First and Second Continental Congress. This was the group of colonial representatives that came together to complain about the king. He was also one of the framers of the Declaration of Independence, meaning that he put forth a lot of the ideas that went in it. Lastly, he helped the Americans gain French support during the Revolution and got them to send soldiers over to help fight. Next up is Thomas Jefferson. He was also a member of the Continental Congress. He was the main author of the Declaration of Independence, so he was the one who actually wrote down all the ideas that everyone came up with. The next founding father was John Adams, also a member of the Continental Congress. Now, he was a huge champion for the cause of independence, meaning he promoted it. He was one of the ones that got everyone on board. Later on, when the war ended, he helped to negotiate the Treaty of Paris. And then there was George Washington, who was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. So he led all the soldiers into war. And of course, we all know that he became the first president of the United States after the war was over. In addition to the founding fathers, there are other patriots that you need to know about, including Paul Revere. He was the one who made the midnight ride to warn the colonists that the British were coming before the battles of Lexington and Concord. There was also Patrick Henry, member of the House of Burgesses, who inspired lots of colonial patriotism with his big speech where he shouted, "Give me liberty or give me death." Last on the American side, we have Phillis Wheatley, who was a former slave. Despite being a slave, she learned to read and write and wrote poems and plays supporting American independence. And now we switch to the British side. King George III was the British king during the American Revolution era, so it was under his rule that all of these bad laws like the Stamp Act and the Proclamation of 1763 were passed. And finally, we have Lord Cornwallis. We haven't learned about the Battle of Yorktown yet, but Lord Cornwallis is the British general who surrendered at this battle, thereby ending the Revolutionary War. Hopefully you guys were able to fill in all the blanks. If not, you can rewind the video and pause as needed. After this, you will be doing a matching activity, which will be collected for a grade. Please be good for the sub, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of days.